To kick off.
Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And his progress is stopped with a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Count to 11. Ready. Count. Mustang 19.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Panther 60, Dragon 60, Cup 19, Cup Warriors 70, 7 Pirates, 18 Rattlers.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Forced out to his right. That's completed right side. Well, he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
19, Buffalo 18.
Throwing it again here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
19 tight. Let's go. 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Willis now, 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Okay,
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he'll pick up Little down to the 12-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
52 blue. Set.
Defense shows blitz. Young. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
38. Blue 30. Ready.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On the set.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Viking, 60 average, 6, 9, Panther 60, pass, go.
Willis. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
brings up second and goal at the 48-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Buffalo 18. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Here's Willis to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Good. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Lightning 18.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. This is Alvin Kamara with it. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
19 Tiger, 9 Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Kamara running out of the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That stop made by Derek Brown.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's a dime look defensively from the Panthers. Third down coming.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Nevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Pause red. Let's go. 10 plus, set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down.
45, white. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for our Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard
Here's
line.
Young on first and 10. Throws there for Jatavion Sanders. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense in a hurry up here.
11 more yards. That's another first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard
It's Young to throw here on first. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
at the 12-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Okay, ready?
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Young again. They'll set up the screen. Brooks. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
To number 24, Jonathan Brooks. Tackle
We've hit the
back
2-minute
at
warning now
17-yard
at the
line.
vault. And it's the Panthers in trouble with second and 15.
Snap, red. Set, ready. Rail, 52, blaster, 6. Set, hut.
To the air yet again. Young. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Dave York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. This taken from the 12. And that's out of bounds, only a yard or two shy of the red zone.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, and maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
Ready.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Let's go give to Kamara. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Panther 11. Ready.
They go play action. Here's Willis. All in left side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
We'll have the first. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Panthers get to that one.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 50, green. Set.
And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. Massive hits. The ball's out. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this 2nd half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going, set the tone, and boy, did they ever begin the 2nd half.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Willis looking to throw. Buying some time right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Come on, set.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco leading.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Escapes the pocket. That one connects. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints cut the lead down to 4.
14. Saints 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here, strike. 10 black. Set.
Off the play fake. It's Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Had an injury on that previous play, Brock. That looks like Xavier Leggett, who's getting some help from the medical staff.
Ready, set.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Set. 50, green. Hut, hut.
On play action, here's Young. Connects on the crosser. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set, ready. Red, set.
Out of the gun, Young. He brings it in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Check pink.
Young on the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
down. Ready?
Toss to Hubbard, running right. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Ready.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. Set. Blue 32. Set.
Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That ball is out. Young lost it. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And he's able to take this ahead. And from the fumble partner, they wind up with a 1st and goal. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. York now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. On now is York to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Here we go.
They send a tight end in motion.
Ready.
The play fake. Now Willis to throw. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Throw is caught. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
Ready.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready. Gravity line. Let go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come back. Let's go. 69, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. Go.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
19 tight. Ready. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18 Panther 11. Mustang.
Willis. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him, so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Bobcats, 70 Rangers, 70 Warriors, 70, 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Ready.
Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the
Cowboys,
two-point
79 Broncos. Dragon 60, 19 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19. Riggs. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
Saints 18.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Baker with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Yes, line. Ready, set,
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Yellow, 22, set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's him on a quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready, ready. 52 Bulls. Ready, ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. This gets the 1st and more. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 9-point advantage. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
Okay, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights, and the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game.
Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take this in for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group and he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready. Bronco 80, 18, 5, 7 Pirates, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Here's Willis to the air. Completed right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Hubbard on the give. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Taylor on the stop. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Saints' 37-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers holding on to a field goal lead. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Young's going to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Set.
Running right, here's Hubbard. And quick thinking there to head back towards the middle. He salvages a few for him ahead of this second down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Fight, 97. Blue, 32. Chop, 7.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Third down, they need 7.
Let's go. Black, 95. Drill, green. Drill, 52. Ready?
Looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
50, green. 43 rail. Claw, 10. Hut.
He's back to throw. And he had it, but no. Can't complete the process of the catch. And they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Setting up to pass. Headed out right. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Looking for his back, Alvin Kamara there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Ready, set.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 60.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. 19.
Now to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
7 Pirates, 7 Panther 60, Cup 19, Cup Dragon 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go!
Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Come on, set.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Panthers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee. So the Panthers pick up the win here. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
Yo,